Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. This is something that hasn't happened in a long time, but I've got a leak. Can you see this little bit of water? Can you see this little bit of water dripping down here? Which is dripping onto here. It's not raining at the moment, but I should imagine because of the way the van does lean that way and the roadside leans that way, I've probably got a leak that side. And it's running down. I would have thought, or it could have been coming from the roof vent, but I need to go up on the roof and investigate. I do have some chromopole and some sealant, but I don't normally get leaks on the outside coming in, but there you go, it happens. Maybe it was them birds that were crawling around on the roof yesterday. Have they been pecking my roof? So we are at Dinky's headquarters, and it is a mess, I know. But if you remember from the last video, we put some racking up, and that's as far as we got. We haven't been able to sort much out because I haven't been here. So I'm going to try and do a bit of that today. But I do have some chromopoles somewhere down here. I can see it. Alright, so I've chromopoled over all the bits where it could be. And all along that seam. Around the max air fan, I don't think it's coming from there. And even over there where it's near where it's leaking. If it doesn't stop, then it'll be a case of doing the whole roof again, which it needs anyway. To give you a better perspective, but yeah, when the weather's better I'll do the whole roof. Oh, and the rain is coming down. Freddie, what are you up to, mate? Now that's better. Got a workspace. So we're now starting to get organised with Dinky Sinks and Things. We're starting to get some stock in, which is great. And there's some coming actually next week, so we're going to get into production again, as well as fixing some guitars. I've got this guitar to fix, which has been in my possession for a while actually, as well as these two effects pedals which are broken, which have been in my possession for a while. Just haven't been able to get to them. This one needs fixing too. Headstock snapped off. Did you do it? No, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, lots to do. Trouble is, I never get time to get down here to do anything because I'm always taking T-Bone to work and sitting in car parks waiting for her to finish. It's all going to change though, real soon. Back in the van. Well, whatever I did must have worked because it's stopped leaking. It's just a little tiny brown stain there now. So yeah, it was one of those things, I suppose. Can I ever have my glove box back?
No.
Why?
Mine.
Okay, thanks. So this is Arundel today. Flooded. Hello boys, how you doing? Ducks are loving it though. That is supposed to be a pavement. It's a river now. Where's he going?
Well, his mate was there before. I know his mate's over there now.
Sorry, mate.
He had the last of it. Hey, we've got no bread for the week, but it's alright.
But you missed us van lifers down here, didn't you?
Well, I bet they did. They all look underfed now. Look at them, they're all starving. Poor things.
We're back at Dinky Sinks HQ. Got me diesel pumping out. It's lovely and toasty in here. I'm just wrapping up today. This is what we've made. Well, one of the ones I've made today. This is the last one I'm doing. This is a ceramic one. Pretty nice design. Just installing all my bits and bobs. Awesome stuff with my new jig I've made, which is cool. So yeah, I like that one. It's actually lighter than you think, so it could be suitable for camper vans still as well. So anyway, yeah man, looks good. Alright, so I'm just about to head off in a minute. Just dropped Tracy off at work. You may remember from not too recent videos, I'll put a link up, me talking about parking in a certain spot that we used to park in. And yeah, it is getting a bit out of hand, and there's some caravans there and stuff like that. And there's now a petition going round started 3 days ago, to get the vans removed and all that stuff. I don't have a problem with people doing that kind of thing, but the details in the petition are just blatant exaggerations, borderline lies. They're saying the reason for the petition, the reason for the concern, the public safety, is there's gas bottles outside. Okay, fair enough. There is, I think there is. And this is in relation to the caravans that are parked there, not necessarily the vans like mine, because we used to park there, but now we don't because it was getting busy, so we park elsewhere now anyway. But and these said caravans are parked outside a scout hut, and there is a school like field. The school is like quite far away, but it's like the playing fields of a school there. But it also goes on to say that there are cameras pointing at the playing field, pointing at the school. Now I'll show you my cameras in a minute. I know the caravan does have similar security cameras on it, and I'll show you how mine are positioned. And his are positioned the same way, really. It's for the van security. It's not to peep on anybody. But I'll come to that in a minute. And there's human waste being dumped on the field, because there's a field opposite the road where people play football and stuff like that. It's like a public field. We frequented the park up over years, coming and going. Never ever once seen human waste on the field. So I've challenged the person on Facebook and said, do you have any proof that there's human waste being dumped on the field? And the cameras are pointing at the school. All I got back was the police are aware of it. So no proof. No, they haven't got any photographs. They haven't got anything else. It's just a person's hearsay. And this is the problem. And I've seen this happen in other places, other park-ups that have been taken away, i.e. Mill Road in Arundel, and they were saying similar things, that the vans down there were dumping their waste in the river and leaving a right mess, and it was all absolute rubbish. Nevertheless, the park-up's gone. And this is going to be the same thing. It doesn't affect us so much because we move around, but the problem is it will affect us because you take these park-ups away, then they got to go somewhere else, right? And it's becoming more and more difficult to find park-ups away from everyone else, because we don't like parking amongst a lot of other people anyway. But what gets me about it is a person can say stuff like that, put a petition out, people are signing it, although not very many people have signed it, but people are signing it just by what a person said, rather than, showing us this. It's just a couple of pictures from afar, of the road. Now, I've been down there and I've counted just as many commercial vehicles parked there, like Luton vans, delivery vans and all that kind of thing, work vans, as motorhomes parked there. There's a few motorhomes parked there which aren't occupied, and they're just parked there. It's a public road. If the vehicle's taxed, MOT'd, insured and all that sort of stuff, you can park it there, right? And it's not right opposite houses and stuff like that. It's a busy road. You know what I'm saying? But regards to the cameras, it's within a person's right to have security cameras around your vehicle. I mean, people have dash cams, right? Which are pointing outwards, videoing people in public. People have door cams on their front doors, right? We have security cameras on our vans. I'll show you mine. So these are my cameras. I've got one here pointing down at the road along the side of my van to cover this window and that door, the driver's door. And I've got one up there pointing down, covers this door, passenger door, this window and the habitation door. Now, if you're lucky enough to get your face caught on those cameras, then you're too close to my van. It's not picking up anything else other than the perimeter, the immediate perimeter of my van. I am putting another one on the back, pointing down at the back window, and there's going to be one at the front as well, which is just going to be at the front, which is going to be a dash cam, which is also going to double up as a security camera. More on that in later videos. The point is, people can say anything they want, put it out on social media with no proof or no evidence whatsoever, and put petitions out, and then what's going to happen eventually is parking's going to be banned down there. They'll probably do themselves in, because they'll end up putting permit parking in there or something like that. But if you're going to say something like that. I mean, that's quite an accusation, isn't it? And who's to say, even if they did find human poo-poo on the field opposite that road, who's to say where it came from? Could have come from one of the houses, for all you know. Could have been anybody. Unless you can prove, or unless you know for 100% certain that that's come from a van or a caravan, then you can't say, you shouldn't be saying anything. That's my point, and that's why it annoys me. Now, on the other hand, it is a bit of an eyesore down there. It's not that messy, to be fair. Like I said, we're not going to park down there anymore anyway. We found alternate places to go. And like I've said before, everybody's situation is different. Everybody living in these vehicles, whether it's a caravan, a van, or a car, whatever, has a different story and a reason why they're doing it. I've always said it, my advice is don't stay in one place, move about, keep yourself clean and tidy. It's that easy, really. If you do that, then you're not going to have these problems, really. It's a little bit more difficult if you've got a caravan, obviously, but I do know that these caravans in question also have cars, because I've seen them come and go in their cars, so they could. That's all I'm saying. But what they've done is they've made themselves a home, and yeah, they've got gas bottles outside, and they've erected wind turbines and stuff like that, and it doesn't look good. I do agree with that. But on the other hand, like I said, you know, the residents are annoyed about it, but if you're going to put a complaint in, then make sure that you've got your facts straight. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, enough of it. It'll be another one gone, and it'll be a shame. Be a shame for us because it's convenient. It was convenient for work and stuff like that, but like I said, we can park elsewhere. Until there's none left, then what we're going to do. Anyway, I'm going to leave the video there. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. God bless you. There was one more thing. Ah, yeah. Here's the jingle.
We'll ride these roads forever. Side by side we'll chase the sweetest moments whispered in our little space. With laughter and loving every turn we take. This van called Amazing Race, no chance we'll break.